Alright. Setting up stream, setting up stream, setting up stream, setting up stream. Okay. Is it working? Okay. Is it working? Yes, I can hear my own voice. Good. Yes, I can hear my own voice. Good. It's gonna start cycling, which is not the best. Okay, cool. I think you've got everything? Now I just gotta share to everybody. Okay. I think you've got everything? Now I just gotta share to everybody. I am live. Yeah. Those interested. Paste. Yep. There's that. Ooh, I'm not... The audio's not through the right sources. Okay, I hope that's now better. I hope that audio is now better. Sending out to everybody I can. Where did... I think I completely lose where certain servers are if I just don't think about them for a while. There's our dog server. Live. Boop. And last one. Ocean draining. Boop. Boop. Cool, that's all the Discord ones. No one has come yet, so no one has seen the weirdness. Yay, good. And then let me get to Blue Sky. Boost. Have I posted it? I have posted it. Yay. Woo. Yay. Wow, that's actually fairly a lot of sound. Hmm. Wow, that's actually fairly a lot of sound. Wow, it even does that. Wow, it even does that. Well, nothing I can really do about it at the moment. So, we live with it. We live with it. Yes, Bubfish, I live. I alive. I am living. We're in that whole starting soon phase where everything is just starting on the soons. I am unplugging certain things because I realize I don't want this cord in the way. Yeah. Yeah. Salty do indeed lives. Yay. And Salty shall continue to do the various draining of various things. But if y'all haven't seen my April Fool's episode, do go and see that. Much building and hilarity has occurred. So woo. There's sound. There was a sound. Huh. No, X-Bar is far away. So where did that sound come from? Or did it come from the actual soundtrack? I don't recall. Either way, woo. We'll be back for the ocean build, the ocean drain, and more specifically, the ocean defoliation. I've gotten a lot done. A lot done. There are spots in this ocean where you can just be in and that you would not see any flora whatsoever. Just absolutely none. Oh, and I got a trident. I'm not sure how best to utilize said trident. I guess as an actual takeoff method, it's a lot better. But I would have thought Riptide 3 would have been a lot better of a thing. I'll have to look and see how to do it the best. Also, speaking of, I should actually light up this island. Because this is one of the only spawnable locations in the entire ocean. And I'd rather it not become mob infested like it has usually. And we've got plenty of shulker boxes to fill with kelp. So I can gather all the kelp and smelt all the kelp, and then I can have hundreds of shulker boxes of fuel. Which sounds ludicrous, but it's probably going to end up happening by the end of this. I love kelp. But let's see. The next location was here. This little spot down here. And so, we continue. So, Bub, how'd your day go? I hope it's going well. As I hope everyone's day in chat is going well. I have had of a week. I didn't stream last week because I was completely knocked out by a cold. It wasn't bad enough that I could take off work, but like my voice was wrecked. I had to cancel plans with friends and just, yeah, everything. Just the general nature of things sucking. Work was good, but you're tired now? Well, I'm not surprised work was tired. Your work sounds just genuinely tiring, bub. But hey, you're working in your field, so yay! But yeah. Nice, and everything else has been pretty nice and relaxing, otherwise. Spring finally being here means it's not going to be horrible to be outside. Even though for the first 5 minutes it's just like, ooh, yay, wonderful cold, and then you're like, But for at least the next, like, 2 weeks or so, it'll be nice temperatures without the bugs. But then after that, the mayflies start hatching, and the outside becomes terrible again. Yeah, it's just, like, I recognize their ecological role. I know we would never exist without them being here. But, like, I really just want them as far away from me as humanly possible. Especially because, like, right at the start of spring is when all of the wasp queens that were hibernating decide, oh, we're going to leave our little, like, hibernation hole in a tree and go and find a place to set up a nest. And unfortunately, wasps really like nesting on human structures, and I'm just like, why must they nest anywhere near me? I will be so mad if a wasp sets up anywhere near my condo. Because, oh my goodness. The first year I moved into this condo, they set up in the tree right where my mailbox was. And I remember going out to get mail one day and seeing a piece of cardboard taped directly in front of my mailbox. And I was like, what the hell is that? So I go over there and I get to the sign and I read the sign and it said caution, caution, there's a wasp nest above. And I'm just like, wasp nest? I don't see any wasp nests. And then I'm about to look up. One of them dive bombs me and I reflexively like duck down and avoid it. And then bolt. And then... And I only realized where the actual nest is, like, after, like, 5 minutes of staring at it from, like, 50 feet away. It just... Yeah! It was the size of, like, a football and somehow grew within 1 year! Like, what the hell? Luckily, one of my neighbors ended up getting, like, the entire thing inside a trash bag. So they could actually, like, kill the entire thing. Because, like, I get it. Wasps are important. They are incredibly ecologically important. But, like, they can't be near where someone is going to be bothering them. Because that just makes them a nuisance animal. And people getting stung is the worst. So, yeah. I just really hope we don't have to deal with that again this year. We didn't last year, so I'm hopeful. But yeah, the main thing I know I'm going to have to contend with no matter what is the mayflies. Because this is New England, so the mayflies are terrible. Because they breed in the leaf litter in the forests, and we have so many beautiful forests around us that I love dearly, but oh my god, can the mayflies just not? They're stupid, they bite everything. I have legit been in swarms of them so thick, you could, it looked like it might as well have been raining. It's bad. It's bad. Oh, what was it? I remember this one time. Oh, this was years ago because my father was still driving. We were going and seeing my aunt on the other side of town. And, like, she lives right next to a major patch of woodland. And we were coming up a back way. And we came across, like, a car that had, like, stalled or flat-tired or something. So my dad stops to go and check out the car and the driver to see if they're all right. And they're perfectly fine. But this is, like, directly sunset, like, right at the end of April, about to be May. And the air is just so thick with mayflies. I feel like you could cut the air with a knife and you'd get, like, a slice of mayfly bread. It was that insane. And I had the window open, like, just a tiny smidge when the storm came through, and it was just, like, the window was absolutely covered, and I was starting to get covered, and it was terrible. And, of course, they always fly towards your mouth and your nose and your eyes, and it's like, why? Why must they go for there? Exactly there. Mayflies. They deserve to be eaten constantly. Oh my god, if Minecraft included those bugs, I would be so... I would honestly be conflicted if Minecraft added a lot of, like, bug mobs. 'Cause, like, from like, the standpoint of someone who lives predominantly inside and rarely has to interact with insects on a personal level, I love bugs, because they're really cool. But, like, how they would be implemented in Minecraft would be, like, a really, like, tough sell. Especially ticks, because, like, how you implement a parasite into a game is really hard. Now, I mean, I would enjoy there being more bugs because that gives Bane of Arthropods an actually better use. Because, like, you only really need Bane of Arthropods for the sword that you're using in a spider farm. That's it. Or if you're particularly going to be facing off against Endermites or, well, now Silverfish, actually, for the Silverfish XP ones. So they've technically made Bane of Arthropods better. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I would like more bugs, but, like, how they implement them is the big question. Different colored spiders depending on the biome. Ooh, I would like more variety of spiders. I think that would be a good shout. Because Minecraft's really liking the variety, like, adding variation to mobs. So, like, give us something interesting with the spiders. Give us temperature variants for the spiders. Make a cold spider, make a warm spider. Like, you could go fantasy route for it because they're, like, giant spiders anyway. So you make, like, ice spiders that actually, like, apply, like, the, like, slowed condition like strays do. Or, like, fire spiders that do, like, some type of, like, burning thing for the desert. Like, that would be really cool if they did the fantasy route for it. Or if they went the natural route and did it off of actual real-life organisms for it, like how they did with the frogs. Either way would be great. And yeah, a lot of people would hate it. Like, every single arachnophobe is screaming no at the concept. But, like, the world doesn't cater to arachnophobes only. Besides, spiders are cool. Oh, what I would love for a spider. What I would love for a newer spider mob is one that actually makes webs in certain locations. Like, you have a spider that's living in the jungle. Like, spiders that live in the jungle actually, like, inhabit specific, like, webs that are strung between trees. So you have, like, a specific variant of spider for there. And they, like, produce more silk, and there's, like, a way to farm silk from them. Because, like, that gives you a really easy that gives you a really nice string farm option. Without you having to find a spawner necessarily. And without you necessarily having to kill the spider either. Honestly, yeah. Though, like, if I'm thinking about, like, winter variant spiders, all I can think about is that, like, sci-fi B-movie Ice Spiders, where it's just, like, giant genetically engineered spiders on, like, a mountain ski resort, and it's just, it's so B-movie lameness. It's a bunch of surfer bros and everything who are doing snowboarding up in the Utah mountains, and it's just, oh, it's so stupid. It's one of those stupid movies you love to watch and hate. It's just, oh, I love those. And it's rare that I actually like those types of movies, because, like, if it's not, I guess I only really like the ones made by sci-fi. The sci-fi TV movies, because those are just dumb in, like, the best way possible. Thousand-legger? Thousand-legger? What, Bean, what is that? What is that exactly? Is that a house centipede? I have never heard the term thousand-legger before. But yeah, on a completely unrelated note, if you ever want like a really good like fun watch, just any of like the sci-fi direct-to-TV movies from like the sci-fi channels like 2000s and 2010s are gonna usually be pretty hilarious. Especially all the verses where they're like pitting monsters against each other. Those are just, they're dumb. They're so stupid, and it's just they're the best types of movies to just sit with friends and absolutely tear the movie apart. And they're great. They're great. They're all the appeal of the horror movie screaming at the characters for doing stupid decisions, but without like the actual terror or anything that a horror movie might induce. Oh, I'm remembering one where like there's just like little tiny carnivorous worms in the sand that are just like eating people on a beach. There's so many amazing horrible movies. You went to get a slipper and it's gone. See, that's kind of the problem with a lot of house insects. You take your eyes off them and they disappear, and you're like, well, now I'm going to be anxious for the next however long my brain chooses to think about them. It's why I'm very, like, I'm very proactive when it comes to any spider I see, because if it's not a species that I know is going to be helpful for being in my house, then I need to kill it, because I know catching it is a Hail Mary. And the thing I have with my current house is wolf spiders, because they keep coming in through my back door, because I need to get some stuff fixed on the storm door of my back door. I need to call the maintenance people for that, huh? But they keep getting in, and I'm just like, well, okay, wolf spider, I usually like you, but like, you are in the wrong spot, and I need you to not be in my bedroom. And they just end up places, and they usually end up on the ceiling, and then on my ceiling fan, and it's just like, I'm trying to get you with a broom, and you're not getting off with the broom. I still have silk from the last one. It's like all over the light and everything, and I haven't been able to, well, I haven't dusted in a while, so yeah. But like, keeping the silk there kind of like deters other spiders, I think, or that might just be a wives' tale. I haven't actually like looked in to see if that actually works. I've probably like scared people away with all of the insect talk, I'm realizing. But like, I insect talk. Insects are good and nice. Let's see what Xpar is up to. You've killed the beast. Good on you, Bean. What was it exactly? You said thousand-legger, and I don't know that colloquialism. Like, is that a centipede? Because it feels like you're meaning centipede. But either way, Bean, I am glad you killed the beast. Yeah, okay, that's a house centipede. I mean, okay with you killing it, but, like, those are usually helpful. They usually eat other pest insects. And don't actually, like, do anything to anything you do, or any of your own stuff. So usually they're pretty chill. Oh my god, the first time I ever saw one, though, it was freaking college, and I was in, like, it was freshman year of college, and I was in the dorm bathroom, and it just came into the stall while I was using it, and I'm just like, I have never seen that before, so I'm kind of freaked out. It went away, but, like, not the best way to learn about a new, or learn about an organism. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they're kind of frightening. If anything, centipedes really should just be treated with respect no matter what. Because, like, they're kind of horrifyingly efficient predators. And also, their mouth parts are made of their legs, so they can actually climb up you while they're biting you. Which is why you should never handle a centipede directly and let it actually crawl on you. Yeah. Lone Cat, hello! Hello again. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. The last time I was regularly streaming was while I was doing hardcore. Like, not last... Actually, probably before last fall. I was mostly doing videos. But welcome back. I'm trying to do streaming again more. As for update, I'm draining this entire ocean, but I need to defoliate it first. And the current topic of discussion is various home invertebrates, because, well, that's just how it went. Oh, I would love a centipede mod. That would be, like, really fun as a like a hostile mob to deal with. Or if anything, we just need a serpentine mob. We need snakes. I would love there to be a snake mob. Give me snakes in the grass. Give me boa constrictors. Constrictors for the jungles. I would love it. To be honest, actually, no, there are no reptiles mobs. There are no reptilian mobs in Minecraft at all. We need some. We need snakes. We need crocodiles. Give us crocodiles for the swamps. That would be so easy. They already look like southern bayous. Like, come on. It would be so easy. And it would actually give us a reason to not want to be in the water. And heck, it gives yet another possible leather source. Which is so important for the early game. I mean, would you want to be taking down a crocodile when you're, like, just starting the world? Probably not. But, like, when you're strapped for leather, absolutely. Proton! Hello, Proton. Oh, I am full on the food. Yay. But yeah, I very much want a reptile mob for Minecraft. I think it would be very good to have. I think it would be very good to have more insect mob, more arthropods, because that gives better use for Bane of Arthropods. And just fills out the world more. Honestly, I don't think there's any mammal I would really want more of for Minecraft. Like, what they've got is currently fine. I would love them to have more birds. Give me any form of bird and I will be happy. Yes, even a lizard. I would love it. Oh wait, no. Oh, I forgot about turtles. I forgot about. Okay, there is a reptile mob in Minecraft. It's turtles. I forgot about them. I'm sorry. Well, you know, taxonomically, we're not sure where turtles actually are. They might not even be in Europtilia, cause clodistics, cause I can't science. I'm not prepared to use science to support me not actually being wrong there. I'm not prepared. I don't know the clodistics well enough. But like, there's doubt. There's doubt that reptiles include turtles. Clodistics. Hi, Proton, stream is going well. Stream is going well. This mostly started with a lot of discussion of bugs and how we hate it and how we detest their presence but like enjoy their existence, and then it turned into talk of the mobs, and now I am having to take the stance that no, turtles aren't reptiles. Which I didn't think I would take that specific stance cladistically, but like, okay, I will die on that hill. See, a desert tortoise. A desert tortoise would be nice. Honestly, anything for the desert would be nice. Oh, I would hate if there was a mammoth. I would hate if there was, honestly, mammoth, rhino, basically anything that has, like, horns, I would be, like, really not for, because, like, there's no way this game wouldn't, that the community wouldn't be like, oh, yay, now we can get ivory, and the whole massive, like, drama backlash that would result in, because people wanting ivory, but then it's like, are you supporting the ivory trade then? And it's just like, so honestly, any of the animals involved in that, you would just be like, yeah, let's not. Plus, when it comes down to it, mammals are kind of just boring. Like, they're talked about so much. I don't really enjoy mammals much. Yeah. Oh, the other thing that is fully needed, especially since I'm in the ocean. Sharks. Sharks of some form. Like, you've got all these fish, and the fish are great, but like, actually, no, not even sharks. I think you just need more fish variety. Because, like, you've got all of these tropical fish, and that's great. But, like, tropical fish don't make up the majority of, like, oceanic diversity. Like, there are so many, like, temperate and polar species of fish, and you could have, like, a specific type of fish for each, color, temperature of water, and it would be really, really nice. And it's not like they don't already do that. They have pufferfish, and those work as, like, a nice secondary in the tropics. Like, give me tuna. Give me tuna. Give me something that's going to school. Something that is going to school, like, really well and give you, like, actual, like, bait balls. Like, I would love that. But yeah, sharks would be amazing. Octopi is a nice... Octopi are a nice thought. Those would be really great for any of the reefs, where they just spawn in the reefs. Yeah, different fish in every temperature. It's just, it would be so great. And I would... Whales, I kind of... maybe... I mean, we have dolphins, so it's kind of... Precedent-wise, it's there. You've got the opportunity for it. But you'd probably want one whale species. Probably you'd do the poster child for whales, and you'd go with the humpback. Because that gives you kind of the best bang for your buck when it comes to, like, both conservation recognition and, like, what you would be wanting them to do in game. Oh my goodness, crops. There are so many floral updates I want to have happen in Minecraft. The major floral update I want is I want the mechanics of candles, where you can place down 4 and it changes how they actually orient and everything. I want that for the flowers that we currently have. And it's a different mechanic based on whether or not you are putting them in a pot or not as well. Because that would just be so amazing. You are able to get, like, fuller flower fields. So it actually looks like a flower field, rather than very sparse flowers in a grassy, interspersed in the grass. And you get more control over how you're actually wanting to do your foliage. That plus whatever research, plus someone working on making a resource pack to make the flowers 3D, especially Vanilla Tweaks, because I love Vanilla Tweaks resource packs. If they did that, I would be so happy, because I want the flowers to not be two-dimensional. I want them to be 3D, because the flowers should feel a little bit full. I'm sure a little later, expecting to have the server in the evening, doing anything, let me know. Will do, Proton. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be on tonight. If I'm, like, still... I'm probably going to stream until I get hungry enough that I want dinner. So, probably, like... I started at, like, 5:30, so I'll probably go until, like, 7:30 at least. Might go to 8. But, like, if I go get back on afterward and you want to help me with ocean stuff, then yeah, absolutely. But yeah, there are so many floral updates I want. I want that flower mechanic so badly. I want more crops is always a good thing. I want variety of crops too. I want the I want berry bushes. I want berry bushes both like the sweet berry bush that we have, but also like Biomes O'Plenty's berry bushes where they're like actual like leaf blocks and you just pick the berries off of them. Like, that's a good approach to it too. I'm not sure like whether or not I would want both approaches or just the sweet berries approaches. It depends. Because like having like manicured like square bushes for berries is better for like a city aspect, but who knows. Oh, and then there's grapes. Just like any type of vineyard plant, I want it so badly. Because there will be so many amazing builds if you can get something that is convincingly grapes. I don't even like wine. I want grapes. And I'm like, wow. I'll see you on later if you do hop on. Alright, see you later, Proton. What would I want as... what would I want as a crop, though, directly? I mean, rice would be great, because then that gives us, like, an entirely different dimension for farming. Same with corn. There's all manner of fruits to farm as well. I mean, probably the most divergent you could go is banana. Because that would give you, like... That would need to have, like, a very uniquely designed tree, because bananas are really weird. So... but yeah. The updates to Minecraft and how we wish for various things. Oh, the other main thing is, like, actual, like, ways to change the leaf color. Like, what I want with the leaf litter is I wanted... If you... Like, say instead of where you smelt leaves and it turns into the leaf litter, if you smelted a leaf and it turns into a autumn variety of that leaf, but specifically for only the leaves that actually change color by... Well, no, I'd want it for all of them. So, like, for an oak leaf, it would go to what is usually the coloration for a fall oak leaf. Same for what would be whatever you would do for birch, for having the yellow, for spruce probably would just go brown because it's technically a carnivorous. So it would just get that, like, pine needle brown, which I so want. That's amazing. But yeah, where you smelt it and it would turn into, like, the autumn color of that leaf. And then for getting actual leaf litter, you would smelt it again and it turns into the leaf litter. Or you don't get the leaf litter via smelting at all. You get it via fortune on a leaf block. That way you're just getting fallen leaf, fortuning an already smelted leaf block. That way you're getting, like, truly fallen leaves in that sense. That way the fortune mechanic still works on the regular leaves to get you saplings. And you still have the source for the fallen leaves and everything. I would love that. Because there's so many people who want to just make it things autumn. Heck, Mega Bonefish constantly has an autumn texture pack on because he wants the autumn leaf color everywhere. And I'm just like, it would be so much better if he didn't have to do a texture pack and he could just have that scene like that all the time. And also have some leaves that aren't like that. Like, I don't think you would need to do, like, a fallen leaf variety for, like, Azalea. Because Azalea is, like, naturally going to keep the same color no matter what. And the only reason I'd want it for spruce is because it's a pine needle, and the color of fallen pine needles is so nice. I've done a lot here. I have done a lot. I wish I could go faster with that. I really need to look up how to do the trident the best. Yeah. All the ways we want Minecraft to update. It probably won't update like we want to because updating Minecraft is so difficult to actually keep everything in keeping. Make sure you don't have, like, absolute disasters. Like the phantoms. Oh, okay, I'm understanding it. The way you do, like, the actual Elytra boost for it is you have to be flying and then you do it. Okay, I'm understanding now. Nope. That's all taken. I was about to say, it's surprising that that didn't fall yet, and then... Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I do wish Minecraft's breathing mechanic was realistic. Or any video game's breathing mechanic was realistic. Like, I get it, you gotta give a time penalty for letting your breath meter go down so low, but like, you get your breath instantaneously once you get up. It's not like it takes a few seconds for your lungs to inflate. Well, Bean, why don't you work on your Minecraft world? What is physically stopping you from working on your Minecraft world? Being at work does usually stop one from working on their Minecraft world, yes. But hey, you can vicariously work on your Minecraft world by keeping me company while I stream. And work on my Minecraft world. Ah! Look at this beautifully colored school! Ah, it's so cute. It's nice. Come on. I need... Zooming correctly is hard to do. Yay, living vicariously. I love that I just, like, pointed out the beauty of a school of fish in the ocean that I am going to drain. They are not going to remain living in this ocean if they manage to last into the time when I'm draining it, and they will either have to despawn or they will die. And I know for a fact I am not going to save the fish, because that will just take too much time, and more will spawn as I go, giving me an eternity of saving fish. Because I can't just turn off the fish spawning before I start draining. I mean, I have plans to reincorporate fish, but, like, those plans are months away, technically. Because I gotta drain the ocean and do, like, massive terraforming first. I'm thinking about it, there's only like... Let's see. There's the main temple build. There's the that goes with the temple build. Spoilers. There's Shinnovajinania, which will go throughout the entirety of the landscape. There's the generalized landscape itself. I have at least one major point of interest for the landscape that is directly going off of my inspiration. I still need to figure out how I'm going to accomplish it in Minecraft. And then there's the possibility of other, like, interest points that I may put into it. Sorry, fish. Okay, because I actually hit you and I feel bad, I will catch you. I will catch that triggerfish. And we will name the triggerfish at the end of the stream. How's that sound, chat? Yeah, I've got like 7 or 8 major things that I need to like build in the area once the drain is done. And I want to make sure the drain is done by like... I mean, preferably I want the drain done by May. But that would mean that I start draining like next week. And while I'm like, I think I'm about halfway. I probably am about halfway through clearing the ocean. I've still got to source some redstone materials to build the thing. I think I've got all the moss I need for the walls, but I have to actually plot out where the walls are going and put them down. Which will be at least another full stream to actually plot out where those walls are going. And then it comes to actually building the machines and draining. And at max, I'm pretty sure each machine can only drain like 6 blocks down, because I'm using like a flying machine design. So each would be only 12 blocks. But yeah, with the slime engines and everything, I need to reduce that to like 6 for each module, maybe? A lot of thinking. A lot of thinking I'm doing this stream. This has been a big project. This is probably the biggest project I've actually taken on in Minecraft. And I technically should have started the drain last year. But last year just got so away from me with just life going crazy, general drama on the server. This is an entirely new computer from when I started on this server. So I had to like learn the entirety of this new computer. A lot has occurred in the last year. Thank you, Dolphin, for giving me grace and making it incredibly harder to move! Ooh. Village cottage. Nice. I think I'm probably mainly a terraformer when it comes down to it. I very much more enjoy, like, building out, like, nature stuff than, like, building out actual, like, direct buildings and everything. Hence why I'm doing this entire project as a giant biome. I've got some, like, massive structures, but, like, when it comes to building, I'm kind of, I'm pretty average. Yeah, that's Boss Bean. I will have to check that out when you post that video. I believe I'm subbed to you. I will make sure to sub either way. Ooh. I am at... There we go. I'm at capacity for kelp, so I need to reach my kelp station. Put kelp back. Boop. And where was I? I was about here. There we go. Up. And ah. But yeah, there's so many ways to improve with Minecraft as well. Like, you never know where your interest is going to go, so you never know, like, where you're going to improve in next if you're keeping at it. Like, I know for sure I want to get better at redstone eventually, because, like, it's just going to make things so much easier to do. Once you actually have, like, all the farms and everything. Like, especially playing on a server, if you've got redstone people on the server with you, then it's easy because, oh, they've got all the farms, and so long as you can get them getting their farms going quickly, there's a lot of material for everybody. But, like, when you don't have that, then you're like, well, what do? You gotta just do it yourself. And that can just become... well, not tedious exactly. Well, some blocks end up being tedious in this game. I don't know. I guess I just overall love SMPs because it's just like everyone's working together and you can actually specialize into what you're doing. So you don't have to worry about where you're getting specific stuff from, because usually someone can help you out with it. And I, for one, have very much taken a lot of help without giving a lot back when it comes down to it. Because all I can really give is my time and my effort. I don't really have, like, much for farms or anything to actually sell at the moment. Of course, the server doesn't have, like, a super active economy at the moment. Everyone's just plugging away at what they've got, and if anyone needs something, they just shout out, hey, anyone want to help me get such and such? And they do. It's more barter and favor than shopping. But yeah, you just gotta love this game. I do wonder how I'm going to end up terraforming all of this. It's like a lot of the ocean forms end up being kind of weird. And my intention with the drain is to maintain the actual original ocean's topography as much as possible when it's dry, so that I can work from that. Logging in every day after work to like go and get materials and everything. Yeah, that tends to help out a fair bit. It's just like the generalized chores of getting everything together and sorted. The main problem I always face is like that's got the same problem as regular chores, and like as a person, I am anti-maintenance. I hate the concept of maintaining things. Like, the fact that entropy is a thing that exists in the universe and stuff needs to actively have energy put into them to, like, keep them from just, like, deteriorating over time is the worst thing about the natural laws of existence. And probably something I would consider fundamentally changing if I had like absolute like omniscient abilities. Like, I feel that strongly about it. Ooh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining. I can do so much here. Okay, hold up. I'm dropping off my my kelp, and I'm probably going to go over to Xpar because I want to see what he's working on for a little bit, because I want to take a little break. So we're going to take a little break. Well, it's raining, and go and see Xpar. Right, I can't trident in the snow. Jeez, now I know why. Jeez, I go fast. This is speedy. This is so speedy. But yeah, that's the main problem with me. Because, like, doing Minecraft chores is as hard as doing regular chores. It's like, Xpar! God, Xpar's a beautiful builder. Xpar.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
I wanted to break, so I flew over to you. Well, I tridented over because, oh my god, tridents in the rain.
Yeah, rain is it's pretty rare, but it's pretty nice when it does happen.
I love it. I love it so much. But how you been?
I've been good. I've been good.
Hmm.
Just working on my base and stuff, very slowly.
It is so beautiful. Like, my god, man.
Thank you.
Ah.
Yeah, these walls, they'll get something.
You'll
But
no,
besides that,
okay. Detailing comes after. Detailing comes after you've got the shapes down and everything. And
that's
like,
true. That's true.
your form language is freaking amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Hold
spent
up,
too long
I'm
on this
making a
as
group
well.
for us because I can't sit still.
Yeah.
I can't ever sit still, so I need it. Yeah, it's just oh, it is so good. It is just
Yeah. I just want to get one building done, and then I'm probably just going to go into a creative testing world and just absolutely change each one up just a little bit.
oh
Just
wait,
enough
you're
for it to
mocking
be
all
built.
of this up freehand on server.
No, no. I mean,
Oh,
well, I'm freehanding about 50% of it, but the other 50% I'm using Lightmatica just for the basic walls, pretty much, and stuff.
oh, okay, yeah,
Like the gazebo shape, I had that on Lightmatica, but
yeah.
for like the flowers and stuff, I did that all manually. And
Oh yeah, like this type of like floral detailing is not something I would do in Lightmatica because it's just like you gotta change it once it's there to be
Mhm.
how you really want it.
Yeah.
But like, ah, it's so nice.
Thank you. I'm hoping that I'll actually be able to do the one thing I wanted to do this season, which is building an environment. So, yeah.
You and me both. You and me both. Like, if I'm like halfway through the ocean at the moment. If I manage to like, because I lost last week because of my cold.
Oh, that's right.
So like I couldn't do anything last. So I could barely do anything last week. So now it's down. Now if I finish defoliating this week, then that means next week is the start of the actual drain, and that drain is going to take at least I'm gonna say at least 4 weeks.
Okay.
Just
That's a good amount
knowing
of
my
time.
general workflow and how horrible draining anything is.
That's fair.
Because like even with the flying machines and everything, there's still going to be a significant portion where I am just sponging.
That's fair. Oh wait, Tyler's gonna get so much money from me. Okay. All
Not
right.
surprised.
Where's the shopping district? Oh no. Yeah, I
What are you
started building
buying?
with anvils and cauldrons. So I'm
Oh
buying iron
yeah, Tally's
blocks.
gonna get so much money.
I mean, he's already taken, I think, 2 stacks of
Dang.
diamonds. So this will be the third one. If the shop, well, actually, if the shop isn't restocked, then I'll be buying however many I can.
I'm going the wrong way. Going at this speed is very dangerous.
You don't say.
It's because you want to load and it's not loading, and it's just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Down. Give me.
Wait, how much can I afford?
Okay, there are the clouds.
I may have overestimated how much I can afford. Actually, that's pretty accurate. almost.
Expar, I made it to the trans slime farm. I went the wrong way so much. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Okay, I'm going
back
into
over
the
to
nether.
the base to empty out my inventory anyway.
I'm going in the nether, and I'm... There's no directionality from the nether either. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's pathwaying. I hope. Please,
I'm gonna
something
stop
give
by
me...
back at my base so I can empty my inventory. Oh my goodness. The amount of diamonds
I get
that I spent
so turned around if I can't see the ground.
Yeah. No, I can imagine that, especially with the Riptide Trident and how fast you're going. Oh gosh. Well, I got a shulker box full and a little bit more of iron blocks, so they should suffice me a few more builds. Oh, well, wait, how much iron is this gonna be? No. Wait, let me go see how many anvils I need. I've almost gone through an entire stack of iron blocks and just I just got
Oh no, I flew into the mountains. Riptide doesn't work in the snow. Because I wanted to see Spencer's raid farm thing.
Oh goodness. Where are my rockets? I guess I was crafting another stack.
I really, really hope Minecraft does like the flower thing that so many people have been suggesting.
What flower thing?
You make the whole like 4-part mechanic of candles, but you apply that to all of the flowers.
Oh. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, so you have like 4 varieties of like fullness of flower in like a specific block.
Mm-hmm. That could be really awesome, especially with like it's all the different colors.
Oh yeah. And then like you could even have it for tulips. They actually have like you can incorporate them in different colors and everything. Or like for like potted ones, you could incorporate everything into the same one, so you actually can make like bouquets and stuff. Like
yeah.
There's just so much floral updates I want.
Well, Salty, are you near my base by any chance? Or are you
I am at the Klingon bird of prey.
Oh.
I went to the shopping district because you said you needed to go to the shopping district.
Well, I flew over, got my iron, and came right back. Well, okay, so if one balcony costs a stack of iron blocks and a little bit more.
I'm gonna check in on my house and see if anyone's done anything weird to my house.
Aha, I've pranked you.
I mean, probably not. I mean, there's still, like, stuff left in here from when Proton was living in my garage. If anything, this is just, like, a secondary base from my perspective. Because, like, if I ever need, like, materials, I'd just come... when I'm in spawn, I would just come here.
That's fair. Oh, wait.
Are you excited for the build event happening in future time?
I am excited for it because I am going to be actually... That's after I'm going to finish up a specific part of my work, in which case I will basically gain at least like 4 hours in my day, which will be nice.
Ooh, yay.
And a lot of stress will be gone, so that'll be wonderful.
Oh my gosh! Tally, when you're looking back at the stream, collect your money!
Oh yeah, no, I think that was all me actually, because I also bought iron previously.
Oh my god! Okay, Tally needs to collect their money.
Yeah. You see, Kesson really thought that I was rich? No. This is like one of the very few seasons where I haven't built an iron farm, and regret is a strong word, but also regret I think is the right word.
Yeah, that happens. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's stuff about this season I regret. I wish I should have been like, I should be mid terraforming the ocean right now. But like, so much happened last year that just set everything back. So
That's fair.
Stuff just happens.
Exciting.
You never know.
It's gonna be so funny. Well, hopefully later in the year, we might have. Well, actually, let me check my messages before I say anything, because I could say something, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, don't leak this," or "Oh yeah, by the way, this isn't happening anymore." There may be. Well, it's not MCC Rising, but the event Crater Carnage that our Muddy Puddle has been working on the server. Technically, me and Apples are admins, so we kind of just know everything. But that is a possibility this year. So, I know that me and Muddy won a BunchaSquares team. Obviously, we can't be on the BunchaSquares team, but
I mean, I would be very happy to return to Creator Carnage for a BunchaSquares team. I haven't been on Creator Carnage since, wow, actually a long while. Come to think of it.
Are you thinking about Creator Conquest by any chance?
Oh yeah, yes, yes. Sorry, it's similar names.
Well, Muddy made both of them, so I'm not too surprised.
Oh, okay. So I've never been on Carnage then, but I've been on Conquest.
Yes. Carnage is more like MCC style with the mini games.
Yeah. So yeah. Who knows? Who knows?
It really took me a second.
I was like,
you've been in Creator Carnage? Huh? I don't remember seeing you in the Discord.
I was. Oh, that year before like BunchaSquares season 5, the year before BunchaSquares season 5 started, I was doing so much. Because like there were so many life alikes, and then there were so many other events and stuff, and I was doing like hardcore, like I was doing everything. And like I should get back to the hardcore. I should just update my world and like actually get back to it, but like I really need to focus on this world since the finality of the season exists.
That's true.
So like I need to finish this. So I pretty much for the next like for at least the next 3 months, my entire focus has to be on BunchaSquares when it comes to Minecraft. Even if there's amazing opportunities that come up, I will just have to be like, nope, I have to focus on this. And that's perfectly fine, and I will make content that I like, and everything will be good.
That's what it's all about, really. Making content that you like.
Yep. And I will hopefully finally break 200. I'm like 5 subs away, please. Please.
Nice. That'll be awesome.
I have been stuck in the 190s for like 3 months. And I'm like, I want the number go up. I want the number go up. Just for the fact of the number going up. Are you coming back to the Iron Farm? Are you coming back to the Iron Shop? Yes.
I might as well just get rid of that chest for him. I might as well just. Hold on. Let me get that. Because I know I'm gonna need more.
Because I was waiting here. That's what I was doing.
Well, I started placing on anvils, salty. You know how it goes.
Oh my god. I will wait here, and then you will buy things. I will wait here, and then you will buy things, and then we will go our separate ways, and I will go back to my ocean, and I will continue defoliating while we're still talking. Because I like having friends. I like talking with friends. And I've got at least another, 45 minutes of this stream.
Oh, okay. I'm going the wrong way. It's right here.
But yeah, I'm hopeful that everyone enjoys the build event and we make something nice.
Yeah.
And that everyone can get on and be included at least at some point of it.
I hope so. That would be really cool to have
that's why I set it for a 24-hour period. Because so long as someone doesn't have something that is keeping them from their computer the entire time, then there's the possibility that they could show up, add something, and yeah.
Yeah. Where are these cows coming from?
I have no idea. I don't know why they're here.
I keep seeing them show up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fish farm. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
Bum Fish's fish farm. This is Auto Fisher.
Is this where the cows are coming
Fisher
from?
because his base was over here.
Yeah. Good old starter base.
I don't think it's actually connected in any way anymore. Oh, it's barely connected because there is a stairwell that does actually have entry.
Oh, I see.
It's yeah. The stairwell entry is over here. No one bothers using that anymore because we're all past the late game.
Yeah, we're all pretty late in the game.
Oh, yeah. I have started to get, really hyped about next season.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, I think next season's gonna be so much easier for me.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on, what you got planned, really.
Probably just a simpler base.
It's really out, isn't it?
Yeah. I haven't checked underneath to see if there's a chest. I really checked.
There isn't. It's just a hopper and a dispenser.
Yeah.
So it only ever had 9 plus 5, so 14.
Yeah, it only had 14 tokens.
Yeah. There's another one of these, though, right?
Yes, and I think it's also sold out. It was down the railway.
I'm pretty sure I'm entirely out of totems, and, everyone else is, too. And since the totem farms got changed, I don't think anyone bothered making a new one.
Yeah.
So
I don't think anybody did either.
I hope we make I hope next season has one, because I really like having totems. They make me feel a lot safer. Even though we've got the Graves pack and everything, it's just, yeah.
You know, with the Graves pack, I'm not gonna lie, I've been living my best life. I haven't had any threats. Nothing has scared me anymore.
That is
Lava true. TNT. Oh well, I guess I'll just burn a little bit.
Ooh, you want to see the progress on the ocean?
Ooh, yeah. Let me cancel my portal teleport.
You know where mine is, right?
Yes.
Hey, hey.
Goodbye. Oh, it's actually correct. Oh my gosh. I thought it was the other one for some reason.
No, the other one is to my actual, farming district and everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I think I just crossed halfway.
Nice.
In this stream. You
can really tell the difference with the ocean.
What's the old
Minecraft Ocean?
It is. It looks like old Minecraft Ocean, but it's distinctly not, because it's you didn't have sand bottom.
Yeah, it was
Before it was all, if it was deeper ocean, it was always gravel bottom, and but you still have the lake texturing if it's shallow enough.
Yeah.
So you still get that like shallowing effect, which I love, because it gives like an actual like significant difference to the whole thing. It's great.
Yeah, I love the Minecraft oceans. I love the aquatic update.
Oh, Xmar, if you could add anything to the ocean, to the Minecraft oceans, like one thing, what would it be?
Walking pufferfish.
What? What? Walking pufferfish?
Yeah.
Like
well, you asked me on the spot, so I gave you an answer.
Come on land.
Yeah. To attack you. If you invade the coral reef, and if you try to run away onto land, they'll chase you onto land for a certain amount of time.
Xpar, who hurt you?
It's not who hurt me. Who hurt the pufferfish? And the coral reef. Those places getting torn down.
Okay.
Also, it'd be funny.
I recognize,
really funny.
I recognize
like,
the use case. I recognize the use case for mob that protects the coral reef, but I don't think
shark,
walking pufferfish would be like the best approach to that.
Yeah, look! Imagine their little puppy faces walking up to you. That's not threatening. That's adorable.
I mean, that would be adorable, yeah. And I'd probably like. Honestly, I'd debate sending that idea to System Z to see if he like makes it into a mod, because he's got like a whole series he does.
See, walking pufferfish.
Like that would be interesting.
I'm thinking about like answer. I almost said shark. I really did.
See, yeah, sharks are
but
like
that's too normal.
one of the go-to. Like, someone in stream earlier said octopus, and I'm realizing that would be a really good one to, like, defend reefs.
There was basically an octopus, actually.
Yeah, there was, like, a kraken mob that was, like, proposed. It was in the mob vote that had the phantom.
Oh, and octopi don't need to stay in water, like, 100% of the time to breathe. So then we have walking octopi that climb onto land and attack you.
Kind of.
To hurt the coral reef.
Kind of.
I mean, they need air, like, at a certain amount of time. But they can technically go onto land.
Actually, the limitation for octopi being on land is mainly salinity, because they can't, like, because of osmotic regulation, like basically making sure you've got the right amount of water in your body. Like, anything that is coming onto land has to deal with that. And cephalopods can't actually, like, regulate that system outside of seawater because of something to do with their biology. I forget what exactly. And that's why you don't have any freshwater cephalopods. But Minecraft doesn't have that qualification because all the water is freshwater. There's no salinity, so you don't have that issue.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my goodness, chat! It was frozen. The chat was frozen. I'm sorry. Bean, I didn't see any of your things for the last thing since Howdy Xbar. I'm sorry. You're starting a staircase power on the side. All the builds on the server are really cool. Yes, they are really cool. You put ads to the other players in your description. I should. I need to do that. Xbar, do you have an updated list of everybody?
BunchaSquares?
Yeah. That's like updated. Because like if you do, yeah, I'm gonna address that with the mod team. See if we can have someone like actually put that together. Because I'm terrible at putting stuff like that together, but someone else in the mod team might be better. Let's make it happen, Muddy. I don't know Oh, that was towards Creator Carnage. Okay.
Yeah, towards
So
Creator
B.
Carnage, yeah.
Creator Carnage is... there's a lot of MCC alikes that popped up, and Creator Carnage is one of them. Is
It's
like
one of the cool ones.
the best way to
Let me
describe
say
it.
that.
Well, yeah, okay, yes, but you are an
I
admin.
worked on it.
You
My
are
buddy
biased
worked on it.
for it. You
Well,
are a biased
actually-
participant.
There's also a lot of players that are like, this game feels like the best in PvP, and it's mostly because none of the games have any like permanent death things. Which
Ooh.
I do find it more fun, especially since I don't like PvP. But also part of the reason why I suggested a elimination game is because I don't want to keep going back and I'm just gonna get punched right back down into the ground. Especially since I work with the testers a lot of the time, like they just absolutely ruin my life.
Yeah.
But it is pretty fun, and there's a lot of interesting games on there. There's a new game called Bingo, so I like that game personally. I think it's my new favorite. So,
out of curiosity, when is the next Creator Carnage?
the next one is
That you were able to talk about.
Yeah, the next one's announced to the players. I just need to remember, go look in the Discord, to see where it is. It is. Oh wait. Actually, we had our last one in March 7th, and the next one is a charity event, I believe. So the players
charity.
Yeah, so one of the players wanted to host a charity event with the Trevor Project.
Ooh, love the Trevor Project.
Yeah. So we just, we pretty much set it up. I believe the player is getting the people. I could be wrong in saying that, but also, even if I am wrong, I don't think it really matters because the people in the Discord already know if they're invited or not, as far as I know. So, yeah, but I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, and I could be talking out of my butt. So,
well, Muddy is very hyped for it. So,
yeah, it'll be an awesome event.
Yeah.
Especially since, like, we don't have too many themed events. I mean, like, we had a Halloween one last time. But that was our second or third event ever. So,
yeah.
With the new games that are coming out, every single one is so good. The roster for this one is going to be insane. Yeah, no, there's so many cool people.
Yeah. Well, I very much look forward to it. And I actually need to join that Discord because, oh my god, I forgot that Muddy How had technically 2 things that he's made.
Well, for the player Discord, technically you do need to get invited.
Well, but there's like a fan Discord, right?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, I'll just join the fan one. Yeah. I'm perfectly fine. I'm not in the playing a tournament zone of my existence at the moment, and I won't be for at least another 3 months.
Yeah.
But, I will gladly I am happy to put in an application. Because, tournaments are fun.
Of course.
Well, not tournament. Tournament.
Such cool people.
Minigame things are fun. Minigame things are fun.
Playing. And I don't know. I think it'll be interesting seeing, because I'm assuming we're gonna do CC Rising, where it's 4 people that sign up together.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be interesting seeing if there's a BunchaSquares team, who's gonna be on that team. If 2 teams apply, it'll be interesting seeing what happens with that. Because I kind of leave all the player stuff to them.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't want to go through over, what was it? I could be completely wrong, or I could be talking about, the active player roster that we had, but I believe it was 120 applications or more.
Oh, wow.
And so, obviously, there's some people we could write off on the top of our head that are just maybe not. But that's also because other people have experience with them, and other people in the event also have had experiences, and they can say like what they also suggest sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
our biggest
even if
thing is
there's
just
not
like
a bunch
everybody.
of, even if there's not a bunch of Squares team, like I will gladly rep the server. I will gladly rep the server.
That'd be so awesome. Honestly, I want to see Skyfer in a tournament. You know,
I want to see Skyfer.
He keeps lowering himself down. And he's like, I'm not that good at the game.
Oh
Bro,
my god,
he killed me in the live series. Calm down. He killed me in the live series.
And did you hear he's actually debating making content?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm
that was pretty awesome.
So happy. Like, yeah. I'm so surprised that he wasn't making content already. He legitimately has made a short film before. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Like, actually, that'd be so good. I will say, if there is a BunchaSquares team, I am actually going to be your coach.
Oh, absolutely.
I will break into every single team call, other than the one that you're playing the active tournament in, and give you guys suggestions. Obviously, not going to spoil anything if there's any surprises, but
well, yeah, you've got to keep admin confidentiality no matter what.
I got to keep it fair.
Xbar, you're freaking great. There's a reason why I made sure that you were on the team for the BunchaSquares application for MCR.
Yeah, I try to. I try to be good at stuff, especially in content and also somewhat in game. But I don't know. Not being sweaty at the game makes it more fun. So.
No, yeah. There's a particular fun that happens when someone is sweaty at the game, and it's mainly when everything's going right, or you're like seeing how someone else is doing well and is going to perfectly counter the person being sweaty.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is one of the reasons why I love multi-perspective storytelling. Which is why the like life series stuff works out so well, and why these tournaments, these Minecraft tournaments work out so well. Because it's just like, you're watching one person's perspective, and then you go and watch the other person's perspective, and you see how everything was leading up to that, and it's just like, through just random happenstance, everything turned out kismet. And it's just, so good. So good. I love the random universe coming together and making amazing stuff.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Without like me signing up for the life series thing, the one that Maggie hosted, the Chance series,
yeah,
and also Challenger Trials, I don't think I would have met this group, partially just because I was like, am I really going to sign up for a life series thing? And I was like, I don't know. So I just waited a few days, and I was like, you know what, actually I'll sign up. If I don't get in, it's not like anything bad's going to happen. And if I do get in, I get to participate with cool people that I don't really know. So
exactly, you get to meet new people.
Trials. Yeah. Well, actually, I dragged Kessin into that as well, but that's beside the point. The point is I wanted to try something new.
Exactly. And trying something new is like one of the best possible things, and can change your life trajectory so much.
Absolutely.
Like heck, I'm I've got plans with the guy for Saturday, and I only know this person because I was like, do I really want to go to this party? It's going to be like an hour drive away, and I'm not really feeling it. And then I texted my friend like, should I go to this party? I know you're going. Should I go? And he just like lightly peer pressured me.
I mean, sometimes it's for the better, honestly.
Yes, sometimes peer pressure is for the better.
Out of curiosity, one of your chatters said, out of curiosity, how would one join Creator Carnage?
Well, Xfar would be able to answer that.
About this, Muddy, you're free to chime in. But from what I understand, there is a public Discord for Creator Carnage on the Creator Carnage website, I believe.
Oh my god, they've got a website so professional.
And you can join the Discord from there, the public Discord. And then we do applications every few months, I'm gonna say. And especially like with applications and stuff, it's so hard picking people because there are a lot of like really cool people out there, and it's just you can only pick a certain amount because we don't want our roster to be too big where a lot of people don't get to play. But feel free to sign up for Creator Carnage if you want to through the public Discord. Yeah, no, I don't know, it's grown so much, and I'm I'm not going to confirm anything yet. Absolutely not, because my plans have changed from when I was originally saying or thinking about this. But I have been on kind of hiatus, partially, because, working out my last bits of life before I'm 18.
Yeah.
And then because there are a few other things that I need to work out this year, especially if I'm going to stay with my parents or if I'm going to move out immediately. But I do think, I don't know, I might stay on the Creator Carnage admin team, but I don't know. I thought about quitting specifically because I was like, I'm going to be so busy with life stuff. I don't know if I have the time to commit to this.
You don't know if you have the time to dedicate towards that as a responsibility, and that's entirely understandable of a thing, because you want to be giving your full time towards stuff like this.
Yeah, and I was also there from when we only had 4 admins, and it was very interesting because there were so many people busy, and because of the work that we were actually doing, it really only felt like 3 to 4 admins every time. Well, actually, I can say this. Kesson is also on the admin team, but we're both not pretty active. He went not active first, and then I was like, oh, real life stuff. But also, he's a modded Minecraft player as well. That's part of the reason.
Yeah.
He's like, Expert, come play modded Minecraft with me. I'm like, Sorry, what do you say? What's a modded Minecraft? I like vanilla, thank you. So... Yeah, I'm just one of those people that's just like, I don't mind modded Minecraft every now and again, but it's so complicated.
Yeah, modded Minecraft is very, very different. So, it very much comes down to what it is and how intense it is and all that jazz, and it's just, it very much depends.
Also, the build team is really good now for Creator Carnage, because I'm pretty good at freehand building, but the builders on there now, I will definitely say, I think that they're better than me, at least for what we're working on and building. So that was the big reason why I didn't want to leave the staff team, was especially because I was one of the main builders on there. But now they got a main builder, I'm like, oh, well, when I'm 18, I guess I'll decide, do I stay or do I go?
Yeah.
But I don't know, I feel like that there's just so many things that could happen.
And it's not necessarily that you would have to leave necessarily. It just comes down to where is your interest?
I want to become a player.
Yeah, where is your interest? Do you want to? Yeah, you can't be an admin if you're a player.
Yeah,
and all that jazz.
That's a huge part of it.
So yeah. But yeah,
I literally have notes on what I was thinking of building for one of the next mini games on there. I would literally have notes on my desk, so definitely not going to leave anytime soon. But within 5 months, maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of decisions to make coming of age and all of that jazz. I will just real life here, as someone who has over a decade on you, staying with the folks is usually a good financial bet, especially depending on whether or not they're going to instantaneously make you start paying rent.
I think it definitely depends. I know that my mother is very much just it's fine, just chill.
Yeah.
I
personally,
think for myself, I would want to, because I don't know, a lot of my people are old, and I don't want them to have to go back to like doing a job or whatever.
Hello, Oatmeal. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Bean. But yeah, like, I don't know. There's the hard economic truth of the matter is like it's very tough going and living on one's own at this moment with any job. And like,
yeah, especially the job.
The situation of renting is horrible everywhere. I managed to avoid the entire rigmarole of that just through really good timing when it comes down to it.
Nice.
Because obviously I went through college, so I had 6 years of that because I've got a bachelor's and a master's degree. And the only reason I really have the master's degree is like 40% because I needed more specialization in what I was doing, and 60% because I needed to maintain the socialization I was doing, because otherwise my family would have destroyed me. Because I don't have a good relationship with my family, unfortunately. But like, and then once college finished and everything, I moved back with the folks. I managed to get like a job in my field in like 9 months or so. And then COVID happened. So I was getting paid really well and didn't have any real expenses. So I was able to put almost everything I was making towards paying off the loans. And paid off the last loans I had within like 2 years or so. I think it was paid off in 2021. So then everything went into saving. So I was able to save up a ton. And by 2023, I was like, okay, I'm moving out. And I managed to get a condo that I own physically. I pay a mortgage.
Nice.
I am like fully an adult. I'm 30, Xpar. I'm 30 now. I just turned 30 recently. I feel old. Ooh, darn it. But yeah, like, I managed to avoid the entire rigmarole of renting just because of good timing and my folks, like, flat out refusal to charge me rent until I was 30.
Oh.
And I moved out at 28. So, like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, if you can basically like living with family can suck. It can absolutely horribly suck. Even if you love your family, it can suck. So, but like the financial benefit of living with family while you are getting a good financial base for yourself is so important now.
That's true. That's very true.
So, like, I highly suggest leveraging any type of financial piggybacking you can do via your family as much as possible. That's like my generalized 2 cents.
Of course, not in a bad way, but I'm absolutely
not in a
use this. So what's it called? I'm gonna be like, hey, so
it's not even a bad way. It's just pragmatic. It is legitimately just pragmatic at this point.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And it doesn't mean that you don't care about your folks or anything. It's just a natural recurrence.
Stay with them.
Yeah, it's just a natural occurrence of the current state of things.
Yeah, and especially like I don't know, especially now there are so many people moving out at such young ages. Like there was a friend of mine that was going to move out, and they had some parental issues, but they were like, I'm gonna do this because I want to, and I'm an adult. And the part that they were going to is a very sketchy part of the neighborhood. So their parents were like, well, how about you just stay with us and we'll work it out. So it's also just, your parents always want to make sure that you're doing okay and making the right decisions in life.
Well, yeah,
because they care.
I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm very much a incredibly jaded person when it comes to the entirety of parentage as a thing, because my parents are incredibly different to how I exist as a person, and we've got some fundamental disagreements about various issues that I am not going to talk about during a freaking Minecraft stream.
Yeah.
So, like...
It's a happy stream.
Yeah. It's... And, like, for anyone who is dealing with parents with said various issues, like, yeah, leaving instantaneously and, like, taking the chances of, like, being in rent control and trying to, like, get your feet under you without that support net, like, I fully get it. If it's for the mental health, I fully get it. But, like, you gotta, whatever decision that is made, you have to take into account what the financial impact of it will be and how well you can actually, like, pivot and adjust based on that and based on whatever factors fall your way. Basically, what it comes down to is being prepared. That's what it comes down to.
Be prepared and make smart decisions.
Yes.
It's gonna be so cool. There's been three weddings in a row now of my uncles and aunts.
Ooh,
for
nice.
3 years, 3 weddings. So every year we've had one, and this is about to be the 3rd one, and it'll be very cool. I'm glad that this person is getting married. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they deserve it after, life. So
after life being shitty, a marriage is usually a very good thing and a happy occasion. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just so happy for them. So
yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to at the end of the year, because it's gonna be them.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Well, congrats to them.
Thank you. I don't know. I feel like I have little brother syndrome, but they're not even my older sister. So,
I mean, okay, if there's still someone in your family that you're very close with, like, that fully tracks.
Yeah. I'm just like, I've known this person my entire life, and now you're gonna take them away from me?
Well, it's not taking away. It's just now they are, like, there is now this other person that is going to have mainstay in their life.
No, Salty, you don't understand. They're going to be more important than me. Nothing's more important than...
Oh my god, you selfish little brat.
Yeah. It'll be a good year.
I don't think I'm ever going to have that feeling, now that I think about it. Because there's no one I'm, like, close enough... No, there's probably only, like, one person I'm close enough with. And he has the same luck in love as I do. So, the chances of him finding somebody to actually, like, settle down with and marry is very low. Mm-hmm. Plus, I'm not even sure if he would want that. I feel like he'd want more of, like, something a lot more open. If he ended up, like, committed with somebody.
That's fair. That's one of those big things. You also have to be ready to commit, like, every day of your life to this person.
No, yeah, living a majority of your life around that person. And for some people, that's perfectly fine. For other people, it's like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I realized pretty quickly, like, with my ex-boyfriend, like, I could not have done living with him
Mm-hmm.
Like, I loved him, but like, yeah, living with him full time was probably not going to work.
Yeah, I don't know, there's some best friends, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're like a brother to me, and I see some of the things they're doing, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, now I retract that statement real quick. I take it back. I take everything back that I said. I don't know this person. Please get them away from me. So, it's nothing bad. Well, it's nothing, like, obviously, like, illegal. But it's one of those things when it's like, you know, sometimes I think, oh, you're like a little brother to me. And sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, why do I hang out with you? But luckily, online, that's not a very close feeling. It's just because in real life, I know them too well, and I know they're still a child, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, stuff like that gets weird.
Yeah, they're so goofy. They're so goofy.
I keep thinking that the chat is not working right. Because it screwed up before. It screwed up before, and I missed some stuff, and I don't like missing stuff.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're streaming. That can be pretty bad.
I'm gonna skip over a few things and get to... there we go.
I don't know. Why did I... Oh, it was the new year. That's the reason why I did this. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm pretty sure I told you.
Yes.
Actually, so in which case you would notice. I've started eating golden apples as my primary food source.
Yes, I have noticed that.
Yeah, it is... I don't know. Skyfer asked me why I was doing it. Originally my answer was, oh, it's, just for the beginning of the new year. And then I really thought about it, and I was like, all I did was make a very stupid mistake. I mean, I'll be safe most of the time, but it also means that I have to go AFK my gold farm almost every night, so...
I mean, it's also a flex.
It kind of is a flex. I don't think I'll ever be doing it again, but, this one time it's kind of a flex.
And especially when you're playing Minecraft for a long while, like, having those, like, self-imposed, like, rules can be really fun.
Yeah, it makes me actually have to, like, do math on how long I can stay alive for before I have to go AFK. And especially with this base, I have made so many mistakes with not lighting it up. And that did get me killed when I was level 1000, so...
Oh, yeah. Really? Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, I'm back up to 380 now, but...
Well, I mean, hopefully you reach 1,000 before Christmas.
I hope... if I'm eating golden apples, I really hope so, otherwise I'm buying them. In which case I'm really broke, because then I'll be buying gold and iron.
Oh, yeah. Who even is selling gold?
I don't really know.
Because I think you're one of the only ones who have a gold farm.
I thought, Shrill is the one that's currently the mayor person.
Yeah.
There was this one of the people, is it Falcon?
It would be Fowls, yes, because anything his partner did on server, like, defaulted to ownership to him after They Who Should Not Be Named was banned.
Yeah.
Lore that no one else is going to know.
Yeah. Just a little bit alone.
Oh my god, there's... what is it? I forget what song it's called. It's, A Little Bit of Monica in My Life. Like that song.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a Mumbo Jumbo remix that Evil Anvil did.
Gosh.
And I'm just like, why?
Oh, no.
But it was actually pretty good.
Oh no.
And when the singer was calling out girls' names, it was calling out the Hermits. And it was just like, oh my goodness. I'll put it in media discussion later.
That is quite funny. I'm not gonna lie. I still have my one on my money box for like my kind of rare stuff box.
Oh, you still have your wallet outside of your ender chest?
Yeah, I just kind of looked at my inventory and I was like, oh, what choker boxes can I just place down for a minute? And I'm like, oh, probably not that one. But, you know, because I don't want to lose it and then it's a whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Losing your valuables chest is always a pain. Oh, I know for a fact next season, I am going to, like, the moment we start, I am going to work towards getting, like, an Exuma-style, ender chest going.
That is right. He has, like, everything in his ender chest.
Yeah, he's got, like, basically everything he could need. And I'm like, I need that. I need something like that. I've already got a box that has all of, like, the points of interest, all, like, the villager stuff. And everything in those detail blocks, and it's been so useful to have. And I'm just like, I need more. I need to do this more. But I just haven't had the time to do any of that because it's such a tedious thing to work on.
That's true.
So I've decided, okay, I'm not going to bother with working on that this season, but next season I am going to actually make that a priority.
Man, being on hiatus from the server for like, I don't know, I was kind of taking a break from Minecraft in general for a little bit, but coming back to it and building this one side of the building, like, it's been less than a week, really. Like, I started building it, and then I just finished building it, and the time that I actually spent on the server building was not, well, it's not that it wasn't that long. It didn't feel that long because I was listening to, like, podcasts and stuff.
Exactly, so the
cool.
time kind of
I was like,
melted by.
this is the way how the hermits feel. This is the way how they feel whenever they're just getting through their flow.
Exactly. You get into a flow state and you're just able to go and do your stuff. And it's great. Like, this is why I deliberately detoured over to you to get you into a voice chat. Because I was feeling myself starting to, like, drag. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
how do I avoid that drag while I'm on stream? Well, I need to talk with someone directly. And Xpar's online.
And that was the perfect example.
Exactly. And plus, I haven't talked to you in a while, and I like talking with you.
That's true, it's true. Oh, did I tell you about my netherite run that I did? It was before the end of last year, I believe.
I don't believe so, no.
I went netherite mining so I spent like at least 6 hours including like me being not in the nether. But I basically spent 4 hours every day for a week mining in the nether. And I ended up getting about a stack of ancient debris. And I have 62 left. But I've almost made 2 of every netherite item except for the sword. Because that's netherite sword. But I made a normal netherite axe with like silk touch, and then one with fortune. Same with my pickaxe. Because I also lost my original fortune pickaxe. I also made a netherite hoe. So yeah,
nice.
I don't know. I just kind of went for it, and I was like, oh, that's fun. It was a nice thing to do. It's a nice little break.
I've never like felt the draw of getting netherite, to be honest.
It's really just for tool duration for me. I don't like the netherite source. They feel too overpowered. But everything else feels pretty alright.
I think, like, I'd be more apt to get it if the color of the netherite was something I liked.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Because, like, I like the blue shiny. I really like the blue shiny.
That's the reason why I keep my armor, like, diamond armor, and then I had the netherite boots to kind of signify that moment.
Yeah.
You know, I totally get you.
So but I might go into, like...
kind of full netherite? And I was like, no.
I might go into, like, using trims and everything, especially next season.
Oh, the trims are so fun.
Because, like, I don't know. If I can find one I like, but I really need to intensively look through to see what I would actually want.
That's very true. It's so many textures to look at.
I know. Because I'm so particular about, like, what I would want to actually be wearing and everything. Like, the skin that I wear, I, like, slaved over trying to figure out what I wanted me to actually wear and everything. And it's incredibly simple. It is such a simple skin. Because, like, hold up. I need to actually show stream. So I need to be on the surface so I don't die. But, like,
that's true.
It is such a simple skin. It's just brown shoes and jeans and, like, a pink purple, like, t-shirt, and then, like, a t-shirt, like, overshirt, like, button down in green. That's it. That's all it is. And then on the back, it's got salty for various reasons. Because, of course, salty for various reasons. And I've got, like, the little, like, flag band on my right arm, and then I've got, like, the vague implied tattoos. Which, I don't know what they are exactly. I have not pinned that down yet.
Could be, your enemy's final words as they perish to your hands.
See, that's freaking sick as hell. That would be really nice. But that would also be really context dependent for it. Like, one of the things that ended up being, like, major inspiration at the time was, like, oh, this is, like, a stylized glyphs of ants, because I had, like, an idea for a giant, like, anthill base, which I still want to eventually do at some point. I might do that next season, who knows. I've got, like, 3 different ideas of different bases at the moment. I don't know which one I'm going to do next season. Who knows? But, like, there's that whole aspect. There's this whole aspect of, oh, is this just, like, tribalized banding stuff where it's, like, intricate black bands or whatever with, like, intricate patterning? Is it something more akin to, like, an actual direct design for it, or based on a specific mob or anything? I don't know. And honestly, I don't think I want to actually, like, determine what it is exactly, because the vague implication of tattoos is, like, fan artist bait. It's just, if I end up taking off enough, then I can have so many different designs by every single different fan artist making different tattoo designs.
Exactly.
It's like, it's so good. And I love that I ended up stumbling into it. And I only stumbled into it because I myself have a massive issue of not knowing what I would ever want for a tattoo. Because there's a portion of me that wants to have tattoos, but I have no idea what I would get.
You should get a walking pufferfish one.
Oh my god, Xpar. Why would I get a walking pufferfish?
Would it not look... Well, you can make it buff. I don't know. Give her a couple muscles. Give it the hang in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I've had so many different variations of my skin, and I was like, you know what? Game character from video game I like. Why not? And I don't know if I can keep this
and
for
that's
next
perfectly
season.
fine. It's like what you do for a skin is like all just what the person wants to do for their skin. It doesn't necessarily have to have a lot of meaning behind it or behind it at all. I mean, heck, Mumbo Jumbo's skin is like one of the most generic suits for any skin, to the point that, like, completely unbeknownst to all of them, XB and Beef ended up with the exact same suit model when they just went in to go get suits on for the recent trial that they had in Hermitcraft. Like,
yep. That was so good.
Stuff just gets really, really insane. It just gets really, really insane. And then you've got the people like Etho, who just wear a Kakashi skin.
That is that is quite.
He's just like, I don't care who I am. I'm just gonna be Kakashi because I like Naruto. And now Canadian Kakashi is just the thing.
Yeah.
And everyone who's into anime that ends up like stumbling onto Etho fan art is just like, why? Who is this person? Why is Kakashi a Canadian?
What is this series? The Life series? What is this?
What anime is this?
Oh, it must be a new one. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I'm dying. I'll go up to the surface to breathe. Oh my god.
You sure? Not breathe. Well, not breathing is always a terrible thing in Minecraft.
You can survive 3 minutes without oxygen, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food.
Yeah. You're drowning. You don't have to worry about the water.
I know. But this is the adage you gotta like remember. And then what I would also enjoy is if there was like a 3-month version for Shelter, and then like a 3 season version for Knowledge, because like Shelter and Knowledge are the other quintessential rights of for everyone's existence.
That's true.
And if they all followed off of a you can go for 3 of this unit above the other unit for all of them, then that would be like very poetic.
That would be very useful. That'd be very, very useful.
Well, I mean, also would be like recognizing that Shelter and Knowledge are like fundamental rights of existence.
That's true.
But that's going to lead us into the way too political thing for me to talk on stream. And I'm going to steer us away from that before I start talking political.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, I need more notes.
Mambo number 5. Mumbo number 5 is the song that I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
That is covered by Mumbo, or that is the title of that specific remix. I'm not fully sure. Dean, explain.
Wait, what was I looking for? I was looking for note blocks. That's right.
Ooh, note blocks. Huh.
Yeah. I feel like I regret using a lot of blocks now.
Oh.
More than I would have normally.
The music kind of died because there was songs that didn't like fully work.
No.
I was wondering why it was quiet.
No silence allowed.
Yeah. But because I skipped over some things, we're now at the Update Aquatic music. So it's
Wonderful.
fitting. It's fitting for what I'm currently doing.
Oh, I love the aquatic. It's so good.
I mean, the Aquatic Update, I think, was when I first started doing, like, actual Minecraft stuff.
Yeah, that was when I actually, like, well, for a lack of a better word, started developing a brain. And became like, oh, I can actually do some pretty cool stuff with this game. That's also when I met, or not met, but like I found Grian's channel and stuff. So I was like, oh, what is a hermitcraft?
Okay, so my pathway is for like knowing content and actually being here on this server is all involved in the same stuff. So let's see, what was it? So at some point in high school, it's the Minecraft version that's out is one of the early betas. I remember it's when fire spread was insane.
Oh, that was a wonderful time.
And I have vivid memory of my friend playing on his laptop in the high school cafeteria after school, and the entirety of the forest around him burning down horribly. And we're just being like, well, that sucks, dude. But that was like one of my first experiences of seeing Minecraft, and I was like, oh, that's cool, I think I'm gonna get it. So I got it, and I enjoyed it for a bit, but like didn't do much on it, because of course I didn't. And then I looked up some videos on it as well, because like, yay, all of that. I eventually found Grian through like specific like build tutorial stuff. And that was pretty much the extent of what I was doing. But I was still followed to Grian. So at some point, I'm followed to Grian, I'm going through YouTube stuff and everything. I believe I had just gotten... God, it would have been college for me, yeah. Because I didn't know what an SMP was until Evo started. Grian's
Evo
like
was so good.
Yeah. Grian's whole like updating through the entirety of Minecraft SMP series. Like
we can
so
do a bunch of squares in the beta versions next time.
no. Hell no. I'm not going back to any of that.
You don't want the old cobblestone texture?
I hate that.
You don't want the old lava texture?
I would hate that. But yeah, like, it started with Evo, because I remember I was working, like, one of my first jobs that wasn't actually tied in any way to anything my folks were doing. Because, like, oh, hey, you're going to spend the summer working at your mother's company, or spend the summer working with your father's company. And it's just like, okay, fine. But this was the first time it was, like, with someone outside of the family and everything. And they didn't have enough work to technically give me, but I was still there. So I was, like, spending a lot of time basically pretending to be doing work.
Yeah.
And just being on my phone the entire time. So, yay, YouTube!
Woohoo.
And that was me watching Evo. And... what was it? Actually, no, it would have been the second year, yeah. So I was watching through Evo, and then, like, right at the end of summer is when they do the whole dragon fight, and Grian moves off towards Hermitcraft, and I'm just like, okay, what's Hermitcraft? I've never heard of that before. And then I look at what Hermitcraft is, and I'm just like, oh, hey, this is cool. Well, I've already followed all of these creators from Evo. What's 20-something more? And then the entirety of of what I watch on a daily basis turned from anime into Minecraft.
Yeah, that.
So,
that does happen.
yay for that. Fast forward a few years, I've finally gotten, like, a job I like, and have enough income and everything that I can support people via, like, being subbed on Twitch and all of that jazz. And I'm subbing to Rendog because I like all of his content and everything. And he's got like a Patreon server that's nice. And what is it? One of the admins for Ren at the time is on a SMP called Dinnercraft. And that's where I end up learning of Bub's existence. And Bub and Flaz's existence. That's where I learned about both of them. And from that same admin, though, I also learned, Rendog's Patreon server, at least for like the higher tier patrons, has their own version of Decked Out. And I was like, really cool. I really want to play that, because like playing the world after the season is done and everything isn't as fun, because the whole like playing it with people is what makes it more fun. And I was like, I really want to join into that, so I actually joined that Patreon server and got onto there, and then made my first content. So the first content that is on this channel is me going through like a fan-made version of Decked Out on the Rendog Patreon server, and oh my god, it's terrible, but like it's so I was so green. I was so green, and I love it. I was so adorably green.
That's cool.
But it was really nice, and then I started making my own stuff, and then I think like Bub challenged me to like a chunk challenge thing that was happening that those challenges where it's just like, hey, I challenge you to do this. Now challenge like 2 other people so that it like wildfires through like waves of connection. Like Bub ended up challenging me to do that because I was in like a fan server for like Dinnercraft at the time, so he knew of my existence and had like seen my stuff. So I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll go and do that. And then I get talking to Bub, and then I actually hit it off well with Bub, and he invites me to BunchaSquares Season 4. And boom, I'm on an SMP. So yay.
Yeah.
And then the rest is just generalized history.
As far as I know, my way of getting into BunchaSquares is actually quite boring. I don't know, you got like a whole backstory. That's actually really interesting.
Well, yeah, because I've thought about like the ways someone gets to a specific point in their life is always really interesting to me, because like a lot of times it's just random happenstance that ends up like influencing the trajectory of somebody's life.
Yeah.
And that's just really fascinating to me. Like the entirety of like the entire certain stuff just ends up occurring because X, Y, or Z went one way rather than another way. And you end up with some absolutely amazing things that no one could have possibly predicted.
That is very true.
Like heck, freaking what is it? Imp and Skiz. Like they knew each other in high school and everything, and live very close by to each other, but like their lives seriously diverged at like around like college age, because like Skiz got had his first kid really early, and like there was a full chance, depending on like specific on decisions on their part, that they would have not crossed paths in college, and their friendship wouldn't have continued into college. And then that just completely changes the entire trajectory of Skiz and Impulse's life.
That is very true. They did meet each other there.
Well, I mean, no, they were in high school together.
Yeah, they met in high school, but they weren't like, I don't know.
They were on the same drum team together. So like they knew each other, they were still friends with each other, but like how many people from your high school are you still going to be friends with in 5
Exactly.
years? I'm only
That's
friends with one person from my high school anymore. Everyone else I've just not so much drifted away from, but just not kept up with at all. Because it's just like, oh, you were friends because of proximity. You weren't really friends because of common interest.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It wasn't as much like, oh yeah, we're friends because we absolutely want to be besties.
Yeah.
For like the random people.
There were probably only like 2 or 3 people that I ever would consider like friends because I was actually like really caring about being around them. And like only one of them has stuck around to that point. And I've actually kept up with entirely.
Yeah. No, I don't know. High school's weird.
High school is very weird.
It's really just a social game at this point.
Well, yeah, that is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Because you're learning how to do sociality, how to be social with other people, and all of said other people are dealing with hormones.
That's true.
So you're kind of always set to be kind of on edge.
Yeah.
It's basically a social trial by fire. That's what high school essentially is.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way, but absolutely, yeah.
Now, of course, there is the aspect of actual education and like figuring out like potential paths you might want to do for like the next decade or so, and possibly career-wise if you're managed to figure that out. But like other than that, it's mainly preparing you for the social game in like the worst conditions possible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, high school sucks.
You're
very agreed.
It really does. Alright. I do have to go, because I gotta go take care of my puppos, my little doggos.
Oh,
but
absolutely,
it has been
no
a
worries.
Wonderful time chatting.
It was great hanging with you.
Of course. Hope the stream goes well.
I hope so too. Nobody's talked in a little bit, so I hope people aren't like just politely lurking. I hope there's somebody actually there to talk.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody will be online. I've been online for a while.
Oh yeah. And I know Proton's getting on later, but like I'm not sure how much later. Because I might just finish off the ocean tonight.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
It will be very awesome if I can manage to finish off the ocean tonight, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go and bounce, but I'll see you later.
See you. Bop, 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 bop. That was Xpar, everyone. He's great. We are going to keep streaming for a little bit, because I'm not, like, hyper hungry yet. I think we're going to go until, like, 8:30 or so. How are y'all doing, chat? I hope you have been enjoying the stream and generalized discussion. Hmm. This entire area over here is going to be a pain. It's so shallow. I wonder how I'm going to cordon everything off for the flying machines. Long strips are probably my better bet, but like... when I run into these like shallow bits, they're going to be an issue. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the generalized fatigue of you have been talking for a while. Fortunately, there's not much topic to talk about. This has just gotten very zen. Oop. You just exist and continue doing things. So after, like... this is the block where it comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after 10 blocks of depth, it becomes oceanic. Ooh. We have reached the Nether update for the music, and thus Pig Step. Such a banger. Mambada. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I just completely killed it with this one. It's just so undergroundy. There we go. There's the music. Sometimes it stops for a moment and I'm like, why is the music stopped? And I realize it's because this playlist of all of the Minecraft music does not like cut out the little pauses that people put in between like specific songs so that they can actually like breathe. Which fair. Stuff needs time to breathe. Right. I'm going to make a nice clear line so I can know exactly where I have gotten to at this point. And up for air. Okay, okay. I did say 8:30, but I am starting to feel somewhat tired. Okay. I have done significant progress. I think I did like a third. Let's see. Oh no. Nah. Yeah, I think I'm at halfway. I think I am officially halfway through defoliating. But halfway is halfway. It is significant progress. Have I gone past that other island? Because there's an island, and if I pass it, I am most certainly halfway. Nope, not yet. Alright. This island is just past halfway. So, yeah. I'd say I am about halfway there. Woo! Significant progress. If I get on tonight and continue working on this and stream next week to continue working on this, I may be able to be done. It's a possibility that I might be done by the end of stream next week. And if that happens, then woo! We move on to actually draining and all of that. So yay. The ocean looks so weird for now. I mean, of course, I've got brightness on, so it's gonna look a little bit extra weird. Let me turn that off. But even then, it looks just so weird. I love it. There are sections over here that are like deep that I need to make sure I get like really well. Like there's deep sections that I could easily set like long stretches for. But I gotta figure out what is a section that is, what is my limit for depth? And what is a range for depth that I can accept? And then I can mark out the areas where I'm going to need to just sponge. Like anyone around an island, I'm going to have to just sponge it. And any of these high plateaus, I'm going to have to just sponge. But there's an entire section back here that is just deep. And deep. And deep. So it's going to be a lot easier to set up flying machines for all of those sections. Nope, nope. There we go. And here we are. Hello, Emmett. Good boy. Alright. That has been another stream from BunchaSquares. It looks like Thursdays are gonna be my normal stream day, so check in with me on Thursday next week for what'll probably be another stream. Woo! I will see you all in future time. Goodbye.